All right, thank you, ladies. Let's rise, face the flag, as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup for the game tonight for the Forest Lake Academy Panthers and the North Dallas Academy Sentinels. First of all, for the Forest Lake Academy Panthers, coached by Dave Johnson. Number 3, Danielle Naw. Number 4, Mimi Lane. Number 11, Lauren Keller. Number 14, Sydney Mondelas. And number 23, Jordan Curran. And now for the North Dallas Adventist Academy Sentinels, coached by Jason Terry. Number 1, Destiny Baker. Number 11, Audrey Verona. Number 12, Samara Hunt. Number 13, China Brown. And number 23, Pascal Terrio. Ladies, it is championship time. Panthers and Sentinels, let's get it on. Forest Lake, are you in the house? North Dallas, are you in the house? All right, here we go. Let's get rowdy. Three. Danielle Naw. traveling violation. Panthers ball. Samara Hunt. Sentinel foul number 1, Destiny Baker, her first team foul 1. Jump ball. Sentinel possession. Thirty-second timeout. Panthers. Just a quick reminder, fans, we appreciate you staying outside the cones when you're walking around the court. Thank you. Forest Lake foul number 23, Jordan Curran. First personal, first team foul. China Brown. Sydney Mondelas. "30-second timeout for the Sentinels." Checking in for North Dallas, number 5, Advika Srinivasan. Panther foul number 14, Sydney Mondelas. First personal, second team foul. Forest Lake foul number 23, Jordan Curran. Second personal, third team foul. Checking in for Forest Lake, number 12, Ava Niemeyer. That was Audrey Verona at the line. Forest Lake foul number 11, Lauren Keller. Her first personal, team foul number 4. China Brown at the line, shooting 2. 3, Adamika Sirinivasan. Checking in for North Dallas, number 23, Pascal Theriault. 4. Mimi Lane. Jump ball, Panthers possession. One minute remaining in the first quarter. Panther foul number 12, Ava Niemeyer. First personal, team foul number 5. Pascal Theriault at the line, shooting 2. In for North Dallas, number 2, Sierra Swift. Number 3, Madison Gwynn. Forest Lake foul number 3, Danielle Naw. First personal, team foul 6. That is the end of the first quarter. North Dallas 10, Forest Lake 7. In the women's bracket, 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Gem State 12, Dakota 0. In the men's bracket at Speedway, with 3 minutes left in the first quarter, Mile High 22, Midland 14. North Dallas will have the ball to begin quarter number 2. Forest Lake foul number 23, Jordan Curran. Her third personal. Team foul 7. North Dallas in the bonus. Pascal Theriault at the line, shooting the 1-on-1. Checking in for Forest Lake, number 2, Michelle Thomas. Three, Danielle Naw. Jump ball. Forest Lake possession. Sydney Mondelis. Checking in for North Dallas, number 1, Destiny Baker. Number 5, Adavika Sirnavasan. Number 12, Samara Hunt. Number 13, China Brown. And for Forest Lake, number 10, Jocelyn Rossi. China Brown. Destiny Baker. Official time. Checking in for North Dallas, Faith McWilliam. Three, China Brown. Destiny Baker. Timeout, Forest Lake. It'll be a full timeout. Checking in for the Panthers, number 3, Danielle Naw. Three, Samara Hunt. Back in for Forest Lake, number 11, Lauren Keller. Traveling violation. Checking in for North Dallas, number 2, Sierra Swift. China Brown. Traveling violation. China Brown. Back for Forest Lake, number 23, Jordan Curran. Traveling violation. Panthers ball. Number 11 in for North Dallas, Audrey Verona. Sentinel foul number 2, Sierra Swift. First personal, second team foul. Sydney Mandelas, 1 minute remaining in the second quarter, 1 minute. Panther foul number 11, Lauren Keller. Second personal, team foul 8. Maddie Quinn, number 3, checking in for the Sentinels. At the line, Destiny Baker shooting 1 plus the bonus. North Dallas foul number 11, Audrey Verona. First personal, third team foul. Destiny Baker for 3. Traveling violation. Panther ball. Number 4, Faith McWilliam checking in. That ends the first half. North Dallas 30, Forest Lake 14.
The campus here is actually so beautiful. I was walking around on one of my first days during the first week, and I had to just stop and just look around and appreciate how adorable it was. Because the trees are all nice and around you, and it's just beautiful. Union College is the best kept secret.
They're never going to be the same after they get out of this program.
We learn how to rescue people in any kind of situation.
They're just going to come out knowing so much more and being so much stronger and more confident than they were.
My name is Kaylee Saunders, and I work for the International Rescue and Relief Department as the Expedition Coordinator. and an assistant professor. Right now, we're in Malawi, as you can see, at a UNHCR-funded clinic at the Dzaleka refugee camp. While this semester is primarily an academic experience, it's also a lot more than that. With it comes a lot of learning about yourself, increasing your self-awareness, and your personal growth. I think the reason having a semester abroad is so important is because it helps to kind of bridge that gap between classroom learning and actually like working as a professional. For pre-med, pre-dent, paramedic, a lot of those people planning to go into the medical field in the US, you have very limited opportunity to actually practice until you've been basically licensed. But what we've done is we've actually been approved by the Malawi Medical Council. They've looked over our qualifications, the training that the students have all received. So we've been given the opportunity to practice at a level that exists here in Malawi but doesn't exist in the US. Kind of helps provide that bridge into it with lots of time in clinics and in hospitals, actually meeting with patients and discussing symptoms and actually learning how to recognize disease by seeing it rather than hearing about it explained in a classroom. Union has a long tradition of sending missionaries, and I think this trip really embodies that because it teaches us students, us as people, to be able to get outside of our comfort zone and to really go to where there is a need and to be able to help fill that need. But more than that, to also learn how to love people that you've never met before, love people that you're not anything like. This trip is specifically 3 months of just service. We do our very best to make sure that what we're doing in the communities is as sustainable as possible. So we've partnered with Adventist Health Systems, and we've been going to clinics staffed and run by AHS where we can help support the mission that's already ongoing. Apart from IRR being the only one of its kind in the US, it is also set apart because it's not just in the classroom. Like, you are in the classroom, but as soon as you have the chance, we're out. We're out going somewhere, we're out doing something. It really just is one 3-month long adventure the whole time. If you want a career of adventure and a lifetime of service, IRR is for you.
Between the ages of birth to 4 years old, I was back and forth between my mother and my father, who were not married. And my dad lived in his mom's garage. And then my mom was just in and out of shelters and not making the best decisions. We had this little room with bunk beds, and my mom was sleeping on the bottom bunk bed, and I was maybe 3. And I was hungry. And she was like, just go down the hall and go find some food. And I don't know why, but that memory sticks out to me. And in the cafeteria section of the shelter, everyone owned cubbies, and that's where you could keep your food, your snacks, and ours was empty. So that's kind of the environment that I grew up in for a while. My grandparents took me in when I was 4 years old, and they are the only Adventists in my family. And so it's a miracle that I ended up with my grandparents, and they were able to give me that Adventist education from kindergarten to college. I see my siblings and my family members that are not necessarily Christians or Adventists and where they are in life. And I know that if I wouldn't have been taken in by my grandparents and put into that Adventist system, that I would not have the experiences that I have. There were some times in high school where I doubted God, but I quickly got over that because I would look back to where I was as a little girl and realize that it was only through God that I made it to where I was. I knew I was going to college. I couldn't see myself anywhere but college. I didn't know where, but I knew I was going to college. But my grandparents really wanted me to stay home and go to Missouri State University. I see my friends who grew up in an Adventist atmosphere, and they chose to go to public university. And I just see the way that their lives are changing. And I just didn't want my life to change that way. And I know I would be in control of, who I was, who I hung around, but I knew that if I were to fall or go off the path, that going to an Adventist university or college, I would have that option to get back on track. I'd have the support, the church, the staff, and that's something that I need. I need backup. I need people to hold me accountable. And I feel like if I would have went to a public university, I wouldn't have that.
Spirituality is everywhere at Union. It's very clearly embedded in the atmosphere. They don't really force it on you. It just kind of radiates through them, And in classes, the teachers they talk about Jesus and just bring it into the conversations. My RA, he comes and he asks if he can come pray with me at night when he checks us in.
Growing up in a family that believed in God is an incredible part of my life, and I have always carried that with me. When I was older and came to college, though, I felt like I didn't own my faith, that it was something that I just had kind of always known about and had always done, but I didn't truly own it for myself. Coming to Union and being in the nursing program, I have connected with so many spiritual leaders and teachers that have connected me with resources or been the resource for me to find those things that make me own my faith. And I have had teachers stop me and say, hey, can I pray with you? Or found classmates before a test and said, let's pray together. And just finding those people and finding those moments where you connect with other people and you connect with Jesus has really helped me grow in my own walk with God.
The data that we've gathered over the 10-year study says that our students at Union College, when they graduate, stay actively involved in the church and in their connection with Jesus Christ at a much higher rate than the national average suggests. We have something happening at Union College that demonstrates Christ's presence here and the impact it's having on our students that lasts more than when they're at Union College, that it carries on into their future life.
I want to give back also to where I came from. I have a soft spot in my heart for children because those were the hardest years probably of my life emotionally. I want to be a voice of hope and an example for what could happen.
I'm here at Union because I knew absolutely nothing about gymnastics. Normally when athletic programs and sports programs come to your school, they're recruiting you for a specific sport. Like if you're good at basketball, they want you because you're good at basketball. If you're good at volleyball, they want you on their volleyball team. It wasn't the same case with gymnastics. They recruited me because they wanted me for who I was and not for the skills that I had. So I ended up coming up to Union and I ended up joining the gymnastics team, and I'm a base, and I learned so much in the last year. But also the atmosphere that Union has is everything I could ever wanted in a college, and I wouldn't go anywhere else.
So when I chose IRR, I knew for sure I wanted to go to medical school and become a doctor. The process of choosing
Keep the ball still, please. Jump ball, Forest Lake possession. Fans, we ask that you refrain from bouncing basketballs during play. It's very disconcerting to the players. Thank you so much for your cooperation. That's an announcement from game management. Forest Lake foul number 23, Jordan Curran, her fourth personal, first team foul. Pascal Terrio shooting 2. Ava Niemeyer, number 12, checking in for Forest Lake. North Dallas foul number 13, China Brown. Her first team foul 1. Forest Lake foul number 12, Ava Niemeyer. Second personal. Team foul 2. Destiny Baker at the line shooting 2. In for Forest Lake, number 10, Jocelyn Rossi, and number 5, Melanis Eston. Melanice Eston. Panther foul number 10, Jocelyn Rossi, first personal, third team foul. Samara Hunt on the line shooting 2. North Dallas foul number 11, Audrey Verona. Second personal, second team foul. In for Forest Lake, number 2, Michelle Thomas. Traveling violation, Sentinel ball. China Brown. North Dallas foul number 11, Audrey Verona. Third personal, third team foul. In for North Dallas, number 2, Sierra Swift. Number 4, Faith McWilliam. Number 3, Maddie Gwynn. Timeout, Forest Lake. It'll be a full timeout. In the other games tonight at CVA, In the women's game at the start of the fourth quarter, it's Gem State 27, Dakota 4. At Speedway Village in the fourth quarter with about 5 minutes left to play, Mile High 53, Midland 33. And in the women's bracket at Speedway also with about 3 minutes left in the first quarter, Ozark 7, College View 6. Traveling violation. Sentinel ball. Checking in for the Sentinels, number 13, China Brown. Number 11, Audrey Verona. For the Panthers, number 3, Danielle Naw. Sentinel foul number 13, China Brown. Second personal, team foul 4. Sydney Mondella's at the line shooting. Lauren Keller, number 11, back in for Forest Lake. Sentinel foul number 4. Faith McWilliam, first personal, team foul number 5. Three, Lauren Keller. China Brown. One minute remaining in the third quarter. 1 minute. That ends the third quarter. 38-18. North Dallas leads Forest Lake. Mercy rule will be in effect starting the fourth quarter. Updates on some scores with 2 minutes remaining in the game. Gem State women lead the Dakota women 29-8. With 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, also Mile High leading Midland 55-35. And at the start of the second quarter, it's Ozark 9, College U 8. Forest Lake foul number 23, Jordan Curran, her 5th personal. Team foul number 4. Let's give Jordan a big round of applause. Checking in for her is number 12, Ava Niemeyer. Maddie Gwynn at the line shooting 2. Danielle Naw. Forest Lake foul number 3, Danielle Naw. Second personal, team foul number 5. Audrey Verona. Sydney Mondelas. North Dallas, number 23, Pascal Theriault. Samara Hunt. Checking in for Forest Lake, number 1, Jaslyn Hardy. Three, Danielle Naw. Lauren Keller for 3. Samara Hunt. North Dallas subs, number 1, Destiny Baker, number 13, China Brown. Timeout, Forest Lake. It'll be a full timeout. At CVA, Gem State has defeated Dakota 29-10 in the women's bracket. At Speedway, final score on that one is Mile High 55, Midland 35. With about 2 minutes left in the second quarter, College U ladies are beating Ozark 15-11. North Dallas foul number 13, China Brown, her third. Team foul 6. 1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter. Samara Hunt with a basket to end the game. Final score on the board is correct. North Dallas 47, Forest Lake 28. Congratulations to the North Dallas Sentinels. They are the champions.